And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Pitching in our game today, Ronel Blanco. What do you look for here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
William Contreras leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch,
1-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
On the ground right side, takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
batting second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Christian Yelich.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Next offering upstairs. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Misses inside. Ball three.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Astros baseball on The Show, Houston. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Sproat. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Isaac Paredes leading things off and takes a strike. Paredes went deep in his most recent game.
Ball 1.
Sproat, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jeremy.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeremy Pena.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Batting third, left fielder, Jordan.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Man, that got him square in the mask. Now quick throw to first.
No, he's in.
Back on a dive. The 1-1. That one missed. Just missing there. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
That's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses there.
Inside,
and
ball
the
2.
count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Altuve wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. All loaded up. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Golden opportunity right here. Ball one, no strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a foul out of play. All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That's the ball.
Christian Walker up to bat next, lays off for a ball. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
So don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here in Houston, now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Liner picked on the hop at first. Walker takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's down and in. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that's their first base runner of the game. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Hey! Yep, that ball went out.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
David Hamilton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting 8, shortstop David Hamilton.
First and second, 2 outs. David Hamilton digs in now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
outside.
somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That clips the corner.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Isaac.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. One, 2 now. On the ground to first. Walker steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Ball.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but
2.
within the new shift rules? Upstairs.
That's ball 3.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, It wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside,
that pitch is
ball
out.
3.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's in for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Cole settles under it, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, Boog, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ball 1.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The throw into second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
Nope.
That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
The next
Ball
pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 3-0 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's a base hit.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
One gone, runner at first. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Now the 0-1.
That's out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit around second, on his way to third. Tag, but he's in there.
He beat the throw.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Correa goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now into scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
2 on, 1 out. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. The 0-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one inside. Look out. Second and third, 1 away here in the last half of the third. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Zach Cole up next for the Astros. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. 3 innings complete. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been strong.
I was born in the city. You know I'm gonna bring me down. Yeah, I was born in the city. Don't you beat me down. Yeah.
Just missed. And it's even up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering way off the plate. Out towards right center field. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman
Andrew Vaughn now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ball to strike. The Brewers trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Smith gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, Walker. He'll do it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Hey!
The 0-1. In the air, right side. Chourio on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Designated hitter, Isa
That's to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jeremy Pena.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Yeah!
Pena with another scorching run of play lately. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Hamilton sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Astros 3 and the Brewers nothing.
Spacing out. Then we took the lions out. The rap game a giant. 3 shots to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhymes gon'
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bank rolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's like work, my God, we gon' see. Just said I'm on 10, just count it on me.
Well,
Ball
these Brewers
inside.
just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Ball, that's outside.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman,
Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Well, I
That's
think
a
the
ball.
key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's outside.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike. Center field. Cole on his way over. 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop, David Hamilton.
First pitch swinging.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
Ball one.
what he was anticipating.
The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Popped up. Pena settles under this one, and that's the third out. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee,
pitcher now, Kyle
number
Harrison.
52.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
one.
for ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5.
Hey!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. Now one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and
Hey,
that got him.
Got him.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Carlos
On a line, 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Line drive, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Astros 3 and the Brewers nothing. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't bring out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug to JD Dub. My round is
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian King.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert getting loose out there. Abreu getting cranked up as well. Good hitters count the 2-0. Right there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Line drive into the outfield for a hit, and the no-no is over. So now back to the top of the order. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. William Contreras will hit next. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Jackknifes out of the way. Bowers on at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This is Bryce Terang. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Right there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Blows the high heat past them. That's a strikeout. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. It's the Astros 3 and the Brewers nothing.
Never go fly, cause I'm meticulous. I keep on winning, putting up dubs. I feel like I'm limitless. I'm in the presidential. You in the lobby. I'm out the box. I'm getting rich. They calling me Roddy. They calling me cocky.
Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole.
Zach Cole.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. This splits between April and May there. Fought off foul. You'll one. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball. Down.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's
Last two
a ball.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Two one now. Swing and a miss. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
No.
Chris, he's been
Inside.
one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Oker.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder Jackson Chorio.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Here's your 1. To third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Frelick.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. A strikeout and a walk. Bunting for a hit.
Nope.
And a foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Frelick dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Frelick leads off first with 1 away. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. In there safely.
Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Stepping in, David Hamilton. And that's in there for strike 1. The Brewers with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And the slider just misses. That's outside. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Got him looking.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now here's Jake Bauers. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Houston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Ball in.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Alvarez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Alvarez. Relay throw home. The tag.
Oh,
See.
he's safe.
And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ball
Nope.
one, no
Ball one.
strikes. One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. That one
Oh, that's
misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. Bounce to the right side. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 3.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And that's
Off the plate, ball 1.
the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, right side, Terang. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Good side,
Fastball
ball 1.
there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Zach Cole. That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
off the
zone,
plate.
and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Just
Ball 2.
missed. Chop to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Brewers nothing. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Spencer Arrighetti.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hayden Wesneski preparing to come on if needed. Abreu warming up as well. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate,
that's
but
out.
because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Off
That's
the
ball
mark
3.
there. And it's a full count. The Astros leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Let's go, Spencer.
And he saw
Ball 4.
8
Take your
pitches
base.
before earning the walk. Really professional
Up next for
AB.
Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terang.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Come on, Spencer.
Here's a 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ball. That's up there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hey.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Check
Ball,
swing.
that pitch is up.
No appeal. Ball one. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1. Curve in the dirt. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a 3-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Center fielder, Sal Freeland.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Chourio off of first with 2 away. And 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And now it's 1-2. Up the middle to second, Altuve, and that will end the inning. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jared Koenig.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Cam Smith getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. And a curve is down and in. Got him. Now 1 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. DL Hall, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and he's out at second. And that is that. It's the Astros 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Hamilton. In
Ball,
the box
that's
with
down.
one away as he takes ball one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the dirt, ball two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got it lifted. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Nope.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
And
That's
there's a
ball
ball.
3.
William Contreras in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. One strike away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. To the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young son of the we just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got